Let's go next. Where are we going next? Let's go to Alex from New York. Alex, welcome.
Hi, David.
Hi.
So I know we're looking ahead at the 2022 midterms, but I just wanted to ask about 2024. So, because I know we've got mixed signals about Joe Biden running for re-election.
Yes.
What is the possibility? Do you think he could beat Trump, and do you think he'll run for re-election?
Too early to say, and I don't think he's going to run for re-election. On whether he could beat Trump, I mean, is Trump under indictment? Is Trump still popular with Republicans when the time comes? I just think it's an empirical question we don't have the answer to. My opinion is that Joe Biden is not going to run for re-election. I know that that's controversial among my audience, but I don't believe Biden will run for re-election.
What reasons do you have for that?
I think he's just not interested in it. I think that he was he's a transitional president, hopefully out of Trumpism. I think his age is a factor. I just don't know that it's something that is of interest to him. Although I have to say, with the resurgence that the rebirth that the Biden administration has had in the last 2 months, I'm feeling less confident about that. But I still think if you give me just like an even odds bet right now, I say Biden does not run. I would be glad to be wrong.
All right. Well, thank you, David.
Thank you. There's Alex from New York with a very precise question. Just a reminder, if you're holding on to chat with me, if your name in the waiting lobby is anything other than your name and where you are calling from, you will not be called on. So people who have nicknames listed, people who are using parentheses to get to the top of the list, all these different things, you will not be called on. The only format that is valid is, for example, Mike from Baco. Mike is next. Mike, is Baco how it's pronounced? I've never heard of that.
It's actually Bakersfield.
Oh,
It's just like a nickname for Bakersfield
I
from
did not know
California.
that. Mike from Bakersfield. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan. Yeah. So my question would be, what is your favorite?
Okay. What is my favorite what? And they're gone. All right, very good. Man, we are really struggling with some of these calls today. Let's go next to Kevin from San Diego, California. Since we dropped a call from Bakersfield, I figure we'll go nearby. What's going on there, Kevin?
Yeah, San Diego is clearly a much superior place to Bakersfield. We at least pick up the calls, and I don't think I'm going to leave anytime soon.
In my
So,
experience, I have to agree with you. No offense to people from Bakersfield, but having been to both, I have to say my preference is San Diego, but no offense to anybody.
well, yeah, no, that's very very diplomatic take of you, David.
Thank you.
I wanted to go a little bit away from politics right now. I wanted to know, do you have a particular like workout routine or otherwise, way to stay in shape?
Well, I basically will alternate cardio and weight training essentially. For cardio, I like running and biking. And then in terms of weight training, I'll find some circuits online. And then like when I was going to the gym before the pandemic, I would do them there. But then, during the pandemic,
Are
yeah.
you still out of the gym?
I'm still out of the gym, but I'm starting to look at going back because with my schedule, I'd be able. I just I used to get colds all the time. I haven't had a cold in so long, and I think part of it is spending time at the gym is a great place to get yourself a cold.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I think if I went back, I would be able to go at a time that it's very very quiet, and I
Uh,
think it might be a good thing. There's just so much more equipment.
yeah, there is a lot going on at the gym. It's worth it for more detailed things if you're kind of basic on whatever you're doing. Like you can just lift some weights or have like oh, in terms of the thing, do you have like a stationary bicycle or treadmill or something, or do you like actually run outside and
I run
bike
outside,
around?
I bike outside.
All right, well, that's
Yeah,
the way to do it
it
for sure.
really is. It really is.
That's about it, David.
Should I be
I mean,
taking some
actually,
kind
what
of
was
protein powder, do you think, or am I probably okay?
I mean, I'm not an expert on any of these kind of things. I think it's like basically you can get really detailed on the things that you're doing with any kind of fitness stuff, but if you are at the level where you're not seeing yourself like improve a lot over what you're doing regularly, you can
Yep.
always add something else. So like protein powder at that point is probably a good idea. But if you're just kind of if you're fine where you are, you probably don't need it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to use any protein powder. I was just curious your opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. I mean, you did not take my opinion on that. What
All
was the
right.
taco place that you said last time? You
The
said there was a
taco
taco
place
place
in
in
San
San Diego.
Diego.
That was
I believe it's called, is it Posto?
it was something like that, but it looked like fancy and tasty, and I wanted to try there, and I couldn't remember exactly what it was. And yeah,
Oh no,
although if you're ever
I
in San
believe
Diego,
it's Puesto. Puesto.
Puesto. Okay. If you're ever
Fantastic
in San
tacos. The
Diego,
brisket taco is hard to beat.
if you're ever in San Diego again, I highly recommend you go to Tacos El Gordo in National City.
Okay.
That is way less fancy of a place, but the adobada tacos are to die for. They're amazing.
Beautiful. All
Definitely
right.
try it
I
out.
appreciate the recommendation.
All right.
All right. Take
Talk
care.
to you
Very good. Very, very really like meaty calls today.